Hey everybody, welcome back to Pam's Cutting Board. Today we are making sweet and sour chicken. Got my chicken tenders, and some people wash their chicken, some people don't. That's totally left up to you. You're probably not going to be eating mine. I'm probably not going to be eating your food, so ever how you want to do it. So we're going to cut these up into bite-sized pieces. I've got me some milk, just whole milk, and an egg over here stirred together. I'm going to drop them right into that.
Hello everybody. As you see, the camera's moving around, so, and you hear my big mouth, so you know I'm here. How are we doing? Sorry.
We are going to roll this in. I've got some flour right here. A little bit of flour, cornstarch, salt and pepper. I think about a cup of flour, but that's all going to depend upon how much chicken you got. And I just had a small pack of chicken tenders. This will be plenty for me and Wayne. And I just cut out any places that's got a lot of fat or doesn't look so good. We've been cleaning all day and time got away from me, but we're still gonna make sweet and sour chicken. And I'll tell you why. First of all, we like it and we've been wanting it. Second of all, I've done a version of it and I kind of switched it around where I thought it would be easier, but it wasn't as good. We didn't like it.
Well, we liked it, but
I didn't like it.
not even after we ate it, and
It was okay, but it
wasn't yours.
It wasn't this. I just didn't like it. I thought I had a genius idea. It wasn't a genius idea. I felt like I owed this to you. And the other version just didn't satisfy me, so I had to make some. And you can cut it as small or as big as you want it. That's up to you. We got Miss Vanna in here.
Hi, baby. Hi, baby. We may talk Mommy into giving you some of the leftovers. I don't know.
They just ate, but they act like they're starved to death all the time. But I promise you, we feed them. Now, and I do this in a Ziploc baggie because it's just easy cleanup. Let me get a plate. Probably a couple of tablespoons of cornstarch in here. That's optional. I like it because it gives it a really crispy crust, but you know, that's totally up to you. I don't guess there's no right or wrong. I know this is a little messy. So what we're gonna do is pause you, and then I'll come back, I'll wash my hands, we'll be at the stove, and we'll get ready to fry this chicken. We're over at the stove.
There's the stove.
There's the stove. We did clean up a little bit. I like to clean as I go. I always keep some water, and I clean up as I go. So therefore, when you get through with your meal, you don't have a lot of cleanup. Here's the chicken. And you could do a double dip, meaning you could, after you floured it, you could put it back in your milk and egg wash and then put it back through your flour. But I think this will make enough crust. And all that does is just make a deeper or thicker crust. But I think that's going to be good. And then the baggie that I had with the flour in it, I just threw it away because you don't want to reuse. That was hard for me to say. You don't want to reuse your flour. Anytime you put raw meat in there, throw it away. So that way I just throw it away, didn't have an extra dish. I've got a little bit of oil, probably a couple tablespoons in here. You want to use like any type of oil that you normally use, a vegetable oil, canola, peanut oil, whatever you use. Don't have to be no certain kind. Let that get hot, and then we're going to fry our chicken.
Can you use 10W30?
No, cooking oil. I've got me some water over here with just a little bit of salt. I'm going to cook me some rice. I've washed my rice, and it's sitting over there draining. Do you guys wash your rice? I haven't been, and I saw somewhere where somebody had washed the rice, so I've been washing it, but I went for years and years and didn't wash it, so I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you wash your rice. We are thinking about doing a video on all of our little fur babies, introducing each one of them to you, and telling a little bit about their story, how we got them, how we rescued them. So put in the comments if that's something you would like to see, because we're thinking about doing it. Okay, let me get a spoon. Drop my chicken in there. Don't let me hit your knees.
I'll just say, ouch.
Ouch. I got my sauce over here. I went ahead and mixed it up, and the only thing I did different with that is I added some pineapple. I had about a half a cup of canned pineapple, and I had a half a cup, or approximately half a cup, of fresh pineapple. So I just cut those into small bite-sized chunks and put that in my sauce. And the sauce has, couldn't remember, I had to write it down. It's got sugar, apple cider vinegar, ketchup, soy sauce, minced garlic, black pepper, and red pepper flake. And in the description box, I'll go over all the measurements for the sauce. Did I say water?
I don't think so.
Okay. I do add a little bit of water because I was doing the whole amount of apple cider vinegar that the original recipe said, and it was just a little too sour. So I kind of mix up the vinegar and the water. Kind of dilute the vinegar, I guess. I just mix it all together. And then once we fry the chicken, we'll get the chicken out. And then I'll pour the sauce in there, let it get thick, and then we'll add the chicken back and be ready to eat. I'm going to put one in there and see if it's hot enough. I believe it is. Let me get a clean plate for my chicken when it gets done.
Oh yes, it's ready.
I went out yesterday to paint on my deck, and I had a fight with a wasp. It won. That's some poison ivy I got into. Where I was painting, I had 2 wasps come at me. One of them landed on my glasses. So I ran and got the Raid, and I sprayed 2 of those and killed them. Then I thought I got all of them, and the 3rd one come and threw my shirt sleeve. Stung me. It didn't get me good, but it is swelled a little bit. But it'll be alright. Okay, let's add our chicken. Ooh, I might need to turn that down because that's going to get brown too quick.
Don't we want it brown?
We do, but we want it to get done too. And this will give me and Wayne leftovers. There'll be plenty of chicken. Might not add all that chicken back into the sauce. It all depends on what it looks like. That was just a small pack of chicken tenders.
Now this is a dish that I asked for. Don't get it as much as I want, but
Might
it's
add a
good.
little extra oil to that. I don't like my pan to be dry. We do love it. We don't eat it a lot because there is quite a bit of sugar in this sauce. But where we live, if we ordered this dish, I mean, we live in the country. We don't have things like DoorDash. We would have to actually go to the restaurant. What was that?
Something pops. You know, I had an egg to blow up on me.
Yeah, you said that. But we would have to order it, go to the restaurant, pick it up, and then bring it back if we wanted to eat at home. That's just too much. So I learned to make this years ago, and it's not really that hard. It's not hard at all to make, and it's really good. Now I make double the amount of sauce because me and Wayne are not normal, and you guys that follow us know that. We like a lot of sauce. We almost like our rice to be floating in the sauce. Almost like a rice stew. We really want a lot of sauce. So that's why I make double. But I'm in the description box. You'll have the recipe for just the sauce as I got it from my recipe. I don't even remember where I got it. This was back before internet. I probably got it out of a little magazine, more than likely. Now this chicken's not going to take long because it is cut into small bite-sized pieces.
It's already getting golden.
Yeah. But this is going to depend upon how small pieces you have. You can put several pieces on a little temperature gauge, and if it reads 165, then it's done. Anything under 165, you would want to put it back in and let it cook a little bit longer. Okay, what I'm going to do is put you guys on a pause and fry up the rest of this chicken, and then we'll bring you guys right back.
One more look.
One more look at the chicken.
Yeah. Oh man.
Woo-wee! Don't that look good?
That'd be a double
Won't make some
delicious.
cooler on that chicken.
Bye-bye.
This is what I'm talking about. Just strain you some up. Make sure it's registering at least 165. I personally like my chicken more toward 170-ish because to me at 165 I don't like that texture, but technically it is done at 165. So we're going to take this out We're going to add more chicken. I'll probably have to add a little more oil. And then we'll be right back.
Look at my robot. I wish. That way I could turn the volume down sometimes.
We just out here acting goofy. Hey, cooking in the kitchen, it should be fun. It really should. A lot of my memories come from in the kitchen, having fun. And I guess maybe that's why I enjoy it. Wayne said, did I tell you or what I cooked the chicken on? I am tongue-tied tonight like crazy. Can't talk. I've got it on medium. I had it on medium high till my oil got hot, and then I turned it down on medium. I've got my water on for my rice, and I've told you guys a million times how I do rice, but I do 2 parts water, 1 part rice, and I add just a little bit of salt, not much, just a little bit of salt to my water. I'm going to bring it to a boil. I add my rice, and then I give it a little stir, make sure it's mixed up in there. Then I turn it down on low. Or no, I'm sorry, it's 2 on my stove, which is right next to low. Put the lid on there. I don't mess with it until the water is all gone. It's totally absorbed. Then I turn it off, and you've got perfect rice every time. And it doesn't take that long. Let me stir my chicken up. We have worked today doing laundry. I hadn't done laundry. It was a busy week, and I just skipped it, so I'm trying to catch up on laundry. House clean a little bit. I cleaned the fridge out a little. That is something I absolutely hate to do, is clean the fridge out.
Fed the baby.
But I really need to take everything out of my fridge, get me a pan of soapy water, and just wash it down good, and get rid of some stuff that I know is expired. A lot of my condiments, sometimes they expire and they're still sitting in there. But what did you say with the baby? Playing with the baby?
Feeding.
Oh, yeah, we fed the baby.
But, you know, that's not really a big job, little.
No, it's the way that we do it, because we have so many, and I'm afraid that they may fight if I don't separate them. So we feed them in the summertime before it gets dark. And I feed 2 outside. 1 is in their crate. And then the other 2, they don't have any problem eating together. So, because of snakes, we always make sure we feed them before it gets dark. So we've got those fed.
Let me say something right quick. I don't want to interrupt you.
Go for it.
When Pam went out and opened the bedroom door for Toby, that's her little chihuahua. He knows where to come. He knows to come to the kitchen. Well, when he hit the dining room, he put it in another gear, and he was flying. Come in, and Mommy hadn't put his food in his bowl. And he turned around and come burning it up back out and looking at me. And I hollered for Mommy, and she brought his food, and he wheeled back around. I mean, Toby knows when it's bedtime. He already goes and gets in his bed. In the morning, he's up, and he knows when.
My water's boiling. I'm going to add my washed rice. If you do wash your rice, you'll want to wash it in like I call this a sieve. or a strainer, not a colander, because you'll lose your rice. I just stir it up good. And then I turn it on. Can you get a eyeball on that? There's low and there's 2. Turn it on 2. Then I'm going to put my lid on. That's it. And when you see most of the water absorbed away, then your rice is going to be done.
I was a step ahead of you, my darling.
Was you?
Yes. Oh, man.
Wayne can't hardly wait. I already had to give him a bite of this chicken.
Hey, it's good.
It's been a while since we've had this, and we've been really wanting it. But I thought I'll do a quick version of it, and it didn't turn out so good. So I owe Wayne this meal. I owe myself and you guys. So that way you know how to fix it. I did do a video when we first started doing the show, and most of it had big black borders around it. We didn't know how to video at that time. Not saying that we're the best at it now, but it wasn't fun to watch. So we're going to redo this video, and you see all those little crumbs and stuff. That's just goodness from that chicken. That ain't going to hurt a thing. So now,
You mean the crunchies?
the crunchies, yeah, that's what we call it. So now we're going to add our sauce.
Okay.
And I've turned it down on about medium low right now. We're just going to let this come to a bubble, heat through, then we'll add our chicken. Do you think that's enough pineapple for you? It's going to have to be, because I'm not going to get in the fridge and cut no more.
No, it's why'd you ask for it?
No,
Just tease me.
probably.
I love pineapple, and she knows it.
Yeah, he loves it. Oh, I don't want y'all though to worry about my arm and where that bee got me. I can still punch Wayne out if he needs it.
Huh?
I can lay him in the floor.
Only way you do that is with a Hoyer lift. Oh,
I have always swelled a little bit whenever anything stings me, but it's not to the point to where I've ever had to go to the hospital. If I got stung around my neck or throat or face or anything, I probably would go to the
yeah,
hospital.
you would.
I
Ain't
would
no
have to,
probably.
yeah. But like if it's an arm or foot or something, it'll stay swollen for a couple of days, and then that's it.
It takes her a couple of days to swell.
It does. This was yesterday, and it didn't swell yesterday morning, and it didn't start swelling until this morning. I don't know why it does that, but it does. I'm gonna turn that up. I'm gonna turn it up and let it boil a little bit. You know about chicken?
Yes, ma'am.
Ooh, it's hot.
Get one of the cooler ones.
Oh, no. Wayne.
Fob the camera up.
He's gonna eat after me. If I'll use all this chicken, if I don't, we'll put it back in the fridge and we'll have it for something else. It won't go to waste. Hello to Becky's kids. Hey. Ben Wayne says hey. The puppy dogs say hey.
Manna. You say hi.
Say hi to Becky's kids.
Yeah, right here. Say hi.
Oh, they're all coming. There's Emily.
There's him. We raised her from her mother's womb.
Yep.
Pam delivered her and wrapped her up in a blanket.
Save our stories. We're gonna.
Oh. I'm sorry, but
the reason we're doing that is Becky. I think she emailed me. I don't think it was in the comments, and said that she has daycare in her home, and the little kids that she's babysitting, they all watch together, and she said they loved it whenever we had the fur babies on. So we just wanted to say a shout out to them. And she kind of inspired me to just sit down and do like a little short story on each of our fur babies and how we got them and kind of their personalities. Each of ours are different in their own little way. And we love it.
They get mad. They pout. They all smile. They get, I mean...
What you feel, they feel. They get hurt. They get sad. They know, like when we're sad, when Wayne's nephew passed away, obviously we were sad. And they gave Wayne extra loves. They could feel his sadness. They hurt. They get happy. They get excited. I cannot understand people being mean to animals. If you want to get under my skin, that is a way to do it, because they're God's creatures and He created them, and we need to be good. We need to be good to them. I'm not against hunting if that's how you want to feed your family and you survive and you use that animal for food and not for just game, then there's nothing wrong. I don't feel there's nothing wrong with that. But just if you want to kill something to brag about it and then that's it, that's wrong, in my opinion. But for a while we tried to rescue every little dog that we possibly could. Even kitties, we would take those, and we couldn't keep them with the dogs, but we found them homes. If you guys followed us, you might remember the little kitty cat that we rescued. We found a wonderful home for her. She was actually given, or let me go back. She was given to a family that we went to church with, and they subscribe to our channel too, and they keep us updated on send us different pictures or videos of her. We found out Blaze is not a girl. Blaze is a little boy, and Blaze fathered some kittens, and so we kind of joke back and forth. We sharing those grand kittens, so they're our grandbabies.
There was one beautiful one. It was, what, black and white?
Yeah, oh, if we could have kept them, we would have gotten us a kitty.
I mean, with the right markings, I mean, it was just beautiful.
See, the sauce is not real thick, but it has thickened up a little bit. Now, I'm going to check my rice because most of the water's gone. I'm going to let it cook just a little bit more.
Well, I thought there was something on the camera, and there's you know that little breathing hole on the lid? I don't know what you call it.
Yeah, I guess
a breathing hole?
Yeah, I guess I did name it.
Okay. What do you call it?
I really don't know. A steam vent, I guess.
There's a little Toby Tobe. Hey, Tobe. Tell everybody hi. No, don't. I would tell you one of his habits, but I won't. Save that for another
Yeah,
day.
we gotta save our stories now.
I was gonna give a good look at that.
Now I'm
Oh,
gonna
okay.
add this chicken.
It is thick.
It's not real thick.
No. But the way we like it.
I did add all the chicken. I'm gonna turn it down on low and wait till the rice gets done.
I want you to look at that. And I have eaten it before, and it is, I give a delicious, and then if it's real good, it gets a double delicious. Yeah. I want to thank everybody for praying for us. Blake's passing, and it still hurts. Hurts bad. But thank you. Remember his wife and his little girl. He fought for over 10 years, didn't he?
He fought a long time. He sure did. This picture, let me turn it around. I'll show you. You see it a lot when I do videos. This is a picture his little girl drew me. She gave that to me on my birthday one year.
How many years have you had that?
4 or 5 years. I need to get it framed. Okay, I think the rice, we're gonna call it done. Okay, there's no water. And it's cooked. Perfect.
Oh, that looks good.
Yeah, it's moist.
I want to tell her to hurry. Cause man.
Well, we're gonna call it done. We is.
I call it good.
Okay, let's cut us up some garnish. If you had some sesame seeds to sprinkle down over, that would be so good. But we don't. We just got some green onion. We're going to cut. I've already washed these and trimmed them up. So now we're just going to cut them. And we'll sprinkle that down over the dish. That's the way we like to have it. I'm just going to cut them up. And what we don't use, we can put back in the fridge for something else.
Use another day.
Yeah.
I'm glad you put all that chicken in there.
Yeah. We'll probably have some leftovers tomorrow. I won't have to cook. Alright. We're going to pause you. And I'm going to make us a plate. And we are going to chow down. Toby, before we eat, this is what happened.
He's checking my lap
For crumbs.
Yeah.
And I know some of you don't believe in dogs in the house. My mom was very strict on that. She wouldn't have a dog in the house. And some of you wouldn't cook in the kitchen with a dog, but you know, we do. That was your bee. Nice to be. Yes. Okay, this was the one I took for my thumbnail, because you try to get the prettiest picture to entice people to watch your videos. So that's the one. But in all honesty, this is how we like it. Remember I told you we like a lot of extra sauce? We like a lot of sauce. This would be too dry, but most people, this is how they prefer it. But whichever one you like. We're going to get Wayne to taste test.
Okay.
So Wayne's got the pretty one. He's going to taste test that one.
He got me a pineapple too.
Yeah, there's several in there.
To you guys. Thanks.
It's hot, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
If you guys wanted to have some egg rolls, a lot of times we do have egg rolls with this. But this is a complete meal too for us.
Well, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
This is delicious.
Is it?
The chicken is too tender. I mean, it's not too tender. You know what I mean. It's good. It's real tender. You can taste the vinegar. Was that vinegar you put in there?
Mm-hmm. That's the sour part.
It's not overpowering.
I cut it with a little bit of water, and because when I went by the original recipe, I felt like it was just a little too tangy.
Much.
Yeah, so I cut it a little bit with water.
And you know I love rice, but this is good. And take your time. If you've never made this before, take your time. Watch the video. Try it. You'll like it. There's a commercial long ago. Us old people will remember it. They said, "Give it to Mikey. He'll eat anything."
I remember that.
And he took about a song. I can't remember what they were advertising. But he said, "Try
cereal.
it. You'll like it." But right, this is good. Good. Very good. I had a good friend pass away. Right after my nephew did. They about a day apart. His name was Doug. Y'all pray for Doug's family. Remember him. Remember our prayer book. And when I say our prayer book, everybody that watches the show, you're part of the cutting board prayer warriors. So remember, and there's people out there that need prayer. They're begging for prayer. And a lot of times we forget that. Watch your video, please. That helps us. That helps the channel. So I've already asked you to subscribe if you're not already. Love one another. Take care of one another.
Comment, like, share.
Oh, man. Yeah.
That helps us promoting our videos. We want to thank those that have helped through PayPal to make this video possible. We appreciate that.
Yeah, so much. You've helped us big time.
You ready for supper? We love you guys.
See ya.